As a travel practitioner, for the past decades, talagang ang dream namin is to see more connectivity to come our way. As promoters, as marketers of our beloved city, Davao Region as a destination, yun yung kakulangan.
Isip usa ka representante gikan sa farming sector, ang gusto na akong mabago, una na ang kalisod sa pagdala sa among produkto gikan sa padto sa merkado. Ang ikaduha, ang kabahin sa mga kababaihan sa pag-uma. Ang ikatulo, ang patubig sa among mga uma ug ang ikaupat madungagan unta ang kita sa among pag-uma.
For the PWD sector, we have three concerns. First, for empowerment, there's a lot of PWDs who are still in their house. They're still in their comfort zone. They're still not part of the group. Second, education. A lot of our schools are not accessible. So most of PWDs, especially for wheelchair user, they cannot go to school because it's not accessible. Third is livelihood. For PWDs who have families, their concern is for their daily needs. How are they going, or where are they going to get their food that they're going to put in their table?
The things that I want to change in the youth sector of the Davao region are, first, the apathy of the youth towards social issues. Second, the lack of education of the less fortunate. And lastly, the lack of opportunities wherein the youth can showcase their skills and their potential.
Right now, ma'am, our IP brothers and sisters are experiencing different lives. First, there is a problem of displacement from their ancestral homes brought about by the different paramilitary activities. Second, there is a lack of sufficient access to basic needs such as medical and health programs. And lastly, while it may be true that there is an existing anti-discrimination ordinance, yet the discrimination is still existing.
Unang-una ang ato ang insurgency na present yun diri sa ato ang region way back 50 years or more. Number two, ang ato ang mga conflict, ilabi na sa ato ang conflict or misunderstanding between the IPs and our local constituents here. Dapat ma-bridge po ang gap ni ana. Ikatulo, ang ato ang droga diri sa ato ang lugar. It has to be ended, it has to be monitored para mahimo pong malinawon ang atong communities. And lastly, ang ato ang crimes. We have to deter crimes and lower down the crime rate so that developments will come in.
Gusto na ko makita na pagbago sa ato ang nasod, mao ang dako pa nga pagmahal sa katawhan nato sa ato ang nasod ug sa ato ang dakbayan sa Davao.
These are just some of the aspirations of Davaoenos. But many other Filipinos also share these aspirations and have dreams of their own. The question is, how do we make them happen? The National Economic Development Authority consulted different sectors of society on what they want for themselves and for the country in the next 25 years. This collective long-term vision is what we now call Ambisyon Natin 2040. It serves as the anchor for development planning spanning at least 4 administrations. The Regional Development Council 11 has likewise anchored on Ambisyon Natin 2040 the formulation of the Davao Region Development Plan 2017 to 2022, a plan born out of consultative engagements among the region's various sectoral stakeholders, the national government agencies, local government units, academe, business groups, non-government organizations, and civil society organizations, a plan crafted by Davaoenos themselves. There is a positive wave of change sweeping across not only in Davao region but the country as well. Now that we know what our people want and what they need, we are riding on this wave to bring about positive change in their lives. The Davao Region Development Plan is our vehicle for change. It is supported by 3 pillars: Malasakit aims to enhance the moral and social fabric. Pagbabago intends to reduce inequality. Patuloy na pag-unlad targets an increase in growth potential. Each pillar has its own strategies for change. Change we can feel. Change we can see. Change we can advance. Change we can sustain. We hope that through these pillars, we can achieve our goal of laying down the foundation for inclusive growth, a high trust and resilient society, and a globally competitive knowledge economy by 2022. With that, we would be one step closer to our long-term vision of having a matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay by 2040. But we need your help in making this plan happen. Change you can lead. Change we can create. Change that all can be part of. Change you can invest in. Change that takes care of everyone.
My personal vision for the tourism sector in Davao Region is that in the next few years, we will become the travel mecca, the travel hub, because as of now, currently, we are already considered as the hub for medical tourism, for education, for infra, for many other things. But, you know, connectivity must be addressed in order for us to complete the package.
Ang gusto na akong makita na pagbago sa farming sector, labi na sa coconut industry sa Davao Region, ay una, na magkaroon yun og tinuod na tingog ang mga farmers sa atong gobyerno. Ang ikaduha, na naay mga bagong teknolohiya na ipagawas labi na ang mga similya sa lubi nga sayo og daghan kong mamunga. Ang ikatulo, mapadali ang among access sa loan financing ug ang ikaupat, mulambo ang coconut industry sa Davao Region.
First, for the empowerment, I hope they will do a lot of programs to invite more PWDs to go out from their comfort zone and be part of this group, especially us, be part of us. Second, education. I hope that a lot of schools, a lot of training centers will be more accessible to PWDs, not just to wheelchair, but also to the blind, to the deaf. And the third, livelihood. I hope there will be a lot of trainings for PWDs, how to start their own business, and how to be independent, having their own businesses.
More involved youth, youth that have access to proper education, and youth that are provided an avenue not only to grow as persons but also as leaders of their fellow youth.
I hope that the legislators of Davao Region will introduce a legislation that will provide the relief in order to protect the plight of the indigenous cultural communities. Second, I hope they'll introduce educational and medical program for the benefit of the entire indigenous people. And lastly, I hope they introduce anti-discrimination ordinance within the Davao Region so as to ensure the protection of the entire IT sector.
Well, gusto kita kalambuan na adunay pundasyon na nagikan sa mga peaceful communities tungod sa kining objektibo nato sa pagkabot sa peace and order situation na maayo sa atong mga komunidad that will translate to huge development, no?
Ang gusto na ko makita nga improvement sa ato ang gobyerno mao ang hingpit pa na pagtutok sa panginahanglan sa komunidad ug sa katawhan.
Let's give them their dreams. We need change to do that. Let's commit to sustain change.